First thing we'll need to do is install the rear stabilizer onto the main frame. You can install this with the 4 hex head bolts and 4 flat washers. Then slide the handlebar assembly onto the receiving tubes of the seat frame. Secure the handlebar assembly starting with the 2 longer bolts, 2 flat washers, and the nuts. Install the 4 shorter bolts from the top side of the tubes and assemble the 4 flat washers and nuts to those. Once this is completed, attach the end of the gas shock to the seat back angle adjustment bracket and secure with the bolt, 2 flat washers, and 1 nut. Then connect the left and right hand pulse wires together. You will also need to plug in the bottom of the hand pulse connectors into the side of the unit. Once this is complete, slide the safety cover onto the handlebar bolts. Then tighten all of the hardware in this step to make sure the handlebar assembly is secured. In this step, install the swivel seat release handle onto the mating flat area of the solid round bars and secure with the 2 bolts, 4 curved washers, and 2 nuts. First, you'll need to slide the seat back assembly into the seat back angle adjustment bracket and secure with 2 bolts, 2 washers, and 2 nuts. Install the seat back cover onto the seat back assembly with 4 Phillips head screws. First, you'll need to route the computer and hand pulse cables and brake and lever cable through the console mast cover. Then unravel the computer and hand pulse cables and snake them through the console mast. Then install the console mast into the mainframe receiving tube. Up next, we'll install the brake lever assembly onto the mast with 2 Phillips screws. Then you'll install the covers with the 4 smaller screws. Once this is complete, slide the mast cover up the console mast and bolt the mast in place with 6 hex head bolts, 4 flat washers, and 2 curved washers. Up next, you can assemble the handlebar to the mast with 2 bolts, 2 split washers, and 2 flat washers. To install the console, plug in all of the connectors in their mating sockets in the back of the console. After this, mount the console to the mounting plate and secure with the 4 screws. Once the console is secure, snap the handlebar cover in place. You can install the seat cushion with the 4 bolts. Next, you can install the lever onto the right handlebar. To do this, completely loosen the Allen head bolt already in the lever. Then slide the lever onto the handlebar and tighten back once in place. Then use the 3 Velcro straps to tidy up the wire. Next, you will need to install the front and rear stabilizer covers. These can each be attached with the 2 screws for each cover. The last step will be installing the pedals onto the crank arms. Remember that the left pedal has a reverse thread and will be screwed into the crank in the opposite rotation from normal threads. Make sure to tighten the pedals as much as you possibly can.